Look, don't have sex with nobody unless that's what you want to do. Welcome back to my channel. You guys are here with jadetyler. Today we have 3 topics we'll be talking about: middle school itself, sex, and peer pressure. I'm gonna start with peer pressure. Okay. Back in elementary school, in about the 5th grade, trying to prepare you for middle school or whatever, and just they give you the sex talk where you just learn about the female body and the male body and all that stuff. Also somewhat talk about peer pressure. Peer pressure to do drugs, skip class, school, to have sex, and it's a couple things, but you could be peer pressured into a lot of stuff, and they just basically warn you about it. So my view on that, on peer pressure, was, I don't know, it's not that I didn't think it was real. It's just that in elementary I never really experienced it. Everybody that I hung around were kiddish. They weren't hot boys and hot girls. They were childish, I guess. Yeah, I just viewed it as, I didn't think it was real. Real quick, y'all know I look crazy, and I just woke up, I'm seeing, I've been going through a lot, and I didn't want y'all to think that I forgot about you guys. So here I am, putting out a video to let y'all know I'm still thinking about you guys. Yeah, middle school. I didn't really know what to expect. It's not high school, and it's not elementary. It's just like right in the middle. It's just like the awkward phase of things, It's not really much to say on the middle school part. But, I just viewed it as, an awkward stage. Like, yeah. All I really knew is elementary. So I didn't have absolutely any type of idea of what it could be like, besides on what they show on TV. And,
I wasn't dumb enough to really believe everything that happened on TV now. So
yeah, I just was like, I tend to go off of my own experiences. So yeah, that. Before I got to middle school, my parents, as far as sex and all that, they didn't really have a sex talk with me. All they really would say, no boyfriends. Yeah, he didn't really give me the whole spiel on that, but he just like, no boyfriends. That's all that really was. And they just always felt like, boyfriends come, well, sex. They wanted me to stay a virgin, and
comes babies.
not saying they're wrong completely, but
I am on the edge of the edge.
they're not wrong completely. They're not really wrong at all. But all the same time. Now let's get into the story, y'all. I know y'all tired of whatever this is. But yeah, let's get it. Alright. So it all started in 6th grade in my 3rd period, which was math, with this boy named Carlos. Guess he was Hispanic. I know. Like, yeah. One day the teacher was like, I don't even know her name. She was like, we're gonna play a game, class. Line up around the room, and we're gonna use this ball right here, and you guys are gonna toss it to each other, and I'm gonna ask you a question and you answer it. That was the game. So okay, I get up, and just so happens I find myself standing right in front of Carlos's desk. Awkward, I know. So yeah, and for some reason he winds up getting out of the game, and every time you get out of the game, you have to go back and sit at your desk. He goes and sits at his desk, and I'm standing right in front of him at this point. staring at me. Like, and I'm like wondering why, like I feel so like watched or something. I kind of started sweating, but I was like already like uncomfortable because, you know, I feel like I looked a little crazy. I was feeling a little insecure that day. My outfit wasn't matching. It's just like, what are you looking at? It would make you want to fight somebody. I don't know. I just smiled. I wasn't smiling at him. Smiled, and he probably thought I was smiling at him. Okay, on to the second day. On the second day, I think we had A days and B days, right? They had math or something again on a B day, and I think I only had it on A days. So somehow I wound up going into the math class on B day, and that was his class. And I'm sitting at this table that's empty, like nobody's over there, but you know, she's still teaching class and all that. But I was taking the test. I was doing something, like making out work or something. And he's like sitting in front of me. I don't know how he got there. I don't really remember, but he disappears in front of me, and he's on his computer and stuff. And I'm awkward. Like the computers are shorter than you. Like they're naturally shorter than us. You know, they're sitting in front of us, and if you're looking straight forward, you know, typing, you kind of are looking over the computer. You know, you're not looking directly at the screen. You know, you can see over it, you know. So I find myself staring at him. He starts looking at me. Like, I don't know, he starts staring at me back, and it's so weird. I was just like, yikes, I did not mean to make him stare back. Like, it was going all to my head. Over the computer. Later on that day, somehow we started talking. I don't really remember how, but we did. Something going on. What's up, y'all? Sorry, I'm being nosy. Yo, I can't even be nosy, dang. Like, okay, y'all, but at the end of the day, he wound up hugging me. He was like, give me a hug. Like he was telling me, give me a hug, and as he was saying it, he was pulling me in. I was like, I mean, I don't mind giving you a hug. I don't really know you, sir, but okay. Gave him a hug, and he was like, you know, alright, bye. He was walking to his bus. Then everybody wanted to turn around. Oh, I see y'all. Y'all don't see nothing. Okay, y'all, on day 3, y'all ready? 6th graders have their own, like, auditorium or something like that, gym, something. We all meet up in the gym. And we had to sit on the floor in, like, rows. If you didn't want breakfast, you just go and sit in your row. If you wanted breakfast, you would go line up at the log, you know. I don't really remember the other day. I know that we wound up talking in 3rd period. You know, I think, you know, it was an A day. We wound up talking, met up in 3rd period. Cool. I caught love feelings. And we wound up, you know, exchanging snaps. Everybody was just snapping at the time. So, you know, I wound up texting him on Snapchat. Well, we texted each other on Snapchat. Yeah, he texted me and I was like, hey. Well, I say hi. I know that's dry, but I mean, hey. He was like, hey. I was like, hi. Like, you know, what are you doing? And I was like, you know, nothing. What are you doing? I hate asking, what are you doing? It's so dry, y'all. So dry. But, you know, what are you doing? Nothing. Chilling, chillaxing. And then I was like, hey, you want to start a streak? And he was like, yeah, sure. So we just streaking it out. Streaking. Just taking pictures of random things. And I'm goofy, so I don't know, I probably like did a funny face or like took a picture of my eye or I don't know, took a picture of me jumping off the bed. You know, he would laugh, stuff like that. I was like, what if someone has a crush on you or something like that? And he was like, I think he said like, I don't know, or something like that. And I was like, I don't know, I just be like, kind of see where you at. You know what, nigga? I like you. And he was like, you for real? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, do you want to go out? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So that's how that happened. And we were just streaking it out. I think this is day 4 is the last day. But on day 4, we met up. I'm not really sure. Like, yo, I can only remember so much. So don't be looking at me like, when I say certain stuff, don't be looking at me like, oh, you just let him do that to you. Like, y'all only been talking for about 4 days or 5. Like, no, honey, that's not how that went. It's just, I remember the main bits and pieces of the story, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I split it up. Okay, just had to say that. All right, so we meet up. Well, yeah, in the morning, talking, chilling. 3rd period, talking, chilling. Lunchtime came around, and we was walking the halls together. At this point, everybody knew it was a thing. They was like, I see you. Ever since that day, what let them know that we was about to get together was when Carlos had hugged me. Look, don't let no nigga hug you, especially if you don't want him. But anyways, yeah. And they was like, oh, I see you. And I was like, no. But anyway, hugging, and this is lunchtime, and y'all already know. The dudes, he would just ask me. He would ask me, like, can we like, after school, like, cause like after school there barely be anybody. Once it clears out and everybody on the bus, stuff like that, there really don't be nobody in the halls. And I was like, he was like, can we like go on a hallway, like, cause it's the gym. Well, yeah, it's the big gym, then there's a door to the little gym, then there's a hallway to the girls' locker room and the boys' locker room. It's a long hallway. Then there's 2 double doors that can close. Over staircase, like at the top of the hallway. That's when, more hallway. So, the locker rooms, stuff like that, don't nobody really be over there. He's like, can we do that after school? He was like, honestly, this might be a little but I'm just being real. Okay. He was like, can I, what I'm saying? And I was like, I was really hesitant because, I was a daddy's girl. And whatever dad said, it really went. So it was like, don't let no boy touch you, don't let no boy, But at the end of the day, I'm still a girl, so, I like boys, and I had little boyfriends. But as far as sex, I just wasn't there, I was chilling, like, he would ask me that, like, a lot. And I would be like, maybe not, really no, And then one day, and I was like, yeah, sure. Then after school came, and he found himself asking me again. And I felt myself talking to him until it was time for me to go. Because, again, I just wasn't ready, and I didn't want to exactly tell him no. But, I don't know, I just didn't, I didn't know how to tell him no, but all at the same time, I was telling him no. People, after day 4 or whatever, or whichever day we on, y'all, he would bring condoms to school, and I was just like, well, hold on, y'all, let me go back. The day I agreed to meet him in that hallway, I never really met him, but I wound up like not coming, what I'm saying? Like, I talked to him until I had to go my way, he had to go his way, and he was like, oh, we ran out of time, it couldn't happen, So I was like, I'm gonna make it up to you, because he acted like he was butthurt about it. So I was like, I'm gonna make it up to you. Right, that's what I said. Like, when I said I was gonna make it up to him, I didn't mean like, oh, I'm gonna meet you in that hallway. I meant like, I'll probably give you a couple, like, I'll give you a hug, like 2 hugs. That should make you feel better. Or kiss on the cheek or something. Like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that, But he was like, the next day he came to school with condoms, and this boy named Tavon, student named Tavon, homeboy, he was like, I didn't know you in college was like that or something like that. He bringing condoms and stuff to school. He was like, Tyler said she was gonna make it up to me later or something like that, or today or something like that, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, huh? He making it seem like something that it's not. I don't like that. I really didn't like that. I was like, Carlos, like, what are you doing? Really, what are you doing? But yeah. And, I caught up to him, and I'm just like, why you got condoms? So, why you got condoms? He's like, you said you was gonna make it up to me. And I was like, it was really like crickets. Like, yeah. But clearly from the story, y'all, that's the end of the story. That's period. The end. Yeah. Basically, that man, his head was in Sexville. My head was in, I'm a kid. I don't know. Let's go play tag or something, and it's the peer pressure part comes in where he kept asking me, and it's like every time I would try to do cartwheels around the question about that, meeting him in that hallway to do what. So it's kind of like he knew I didn't want to do it. Niggas knew I did not want to do it, and the fact that he kept asking me repeatedly after I would be like, basically no. So that he's trying to pressure me into doing what. So yeah, peer pressure is very real, and try not to get caught up into that. You can go either way. I'm not a boy, so I don't got a boy version of this story, like for a girl, that try to. The pressure is real, so open your eyes, keep your eyes peeled, don't trust nobody, and don't have sex with nobody unless that's what you want about it, and how they got like 46 bodies. That don't mean that you need those 46 bodies like they got. Because 9 times out of 10, that STD is probably not going to do, okay? No. We don't need that. Sex is not a game, especially for females. We're so emotional. And you just don't want to rush into that. Okay? Story time. If you like this story time, please like this video, subscribe, tap the bell if you haven't already, all notifications please. And yeah, we're